So a little while ago, I stumbled across the Sheffield watches, the website. I picked up a couple. This is the one I'm wearing. The other one was a gift watch. I shipped that off already. But when I was on the website, I did see this Jay Leno watch. And I was like, oh man, they're sold out. It was just unique. It's very cool looking. And I'm a car guy. Jay Leno, clearly a car guy. I thought it was really neat. I thought it was very interesting. Well, fast forward, I guess timing's everything, right? I bought these Sheffields, checked them out. I was like, you know what? For the money, this is a killer brand. The transparency from the brand is really good. I mean, so much so they print everything right on the case back. I'll show you that in a moment. But they did a re-release. So it's a limited edition, but they don't really say, yeah, I just bragged about their transparency. They don't really say like how many are going to be in the limited edition. So they did a batch one that sold out in like 18 hours, according to their website. This batch, which they just released a few days ago from the time of me recording this, fast shipping too. It comes out of Utah. This sold out in like 24 hours. So they're probably going to do a third batch, I'm thinking, just because of the response on it is so cool, so good, strong, you know, $268 plus whatever shipping or tax or whatever they got to do. It's just a good, fun, affordable watch. This is not the strap that it comes on. It comes on like a, I don't remember. It came on a different strap. Was it this one? Yeah, it's this one. The strap that it comes on is actually fine. I don't have a problem with it for being as affordable as it is. But I happen to have, you can't get these anymore. Sorry, guys. But these Zurich Horween leather straps, I have a few of them. I kind of cleaned them out with whatever they had left. So they're perfect for watches like this. So this is the Sheffield limited edition Jay Leno's Garage. And it's a driving watch. You can see how the display is canted in such a way that you would typically wear this on your left wrist, hopefully. I don't think it's going to work on your right for its intended purpose. But if you're holding the steering wheel, say at the old traditional 10 and 2, that your wrist, well, we'll put it on, I'll show you. You would be able to, it would be in this position. Now, I think it's not necessary. I like it. I think it's fun. It's cool. But it is absolutely something that is not necessary. Quite frankly, it takes me a minute to like double check the time because I have to rely on the actual numbers instead of just the traditional orientation of a analog watch. So kind of messes you up a little bit. Case size on this, also probably going to be a deal breaker for some people. It is not a small watch. It's not overly big, but it's going to present large. 42 millimeter stainless steel case, 50 millimeter lug to lug, 13.25 millimeter thick, a bit of a slab side, 22 millimeter lug opening, and a 7.4 millimeter signed screw down crown. It actually does have 200 meter water resist, so that's pretty cool. And sapphire crystal pressed directly onto the case. I'm a fan of that. The movement is the Seiko NH39, which is a dual time, but you can't set it. Well, it's not really a dual time. It's a 24. It has a 24-hour register as well as hour, minute, and seconds. So that's a 24-hour there. Automatic, of course, you can hand wind it, all that stuff. Now, if you look at the case back, again, the transparency, it clearly says right on there, because I'll get people comment, and it's almost like a passive-aggressive question, I realize. Maybe it's not. I guess maybe just people don't know. But pretty much all watches are somehow either made or involved with China. So now that's out there. And I'm talking almost all watches. So to be clear, almost all watches are involved some way or shape with China. So Japan movement, that's the Seiko movement, and then cased in China. That's typically the case for a lot of micro brands. There are more USA branded watches that they get the components and they actually assemble them so they can control the quality control aspect of the watch in the US. But Sheffield is completely honest. You know, they still control the quality control. I'm sure they check them when they come in because they seem like they're pretty well sorted. But they tell you everything right up front. So there it is. Let's pop it on wrist so you can see what that looks like. I like the script font of the numbers. This is also not the strap that this Sheffield comes on. This is a Watches of Espionage strap. Let's pop this guy on wrist. Now, because it's not a diver, there's no bezel really, and it's a larger dial, the 42 by 50 is just going to present a little bit larger. It's a bit of a chunk of a watch. So you can see on my 7¼ inch wrist, I wear a lot of watches that are 42 by 50, but typically they're divers, and it kind of reduces the overall visual appearance on wrist. This one just looks like a bigger watch. Totally fine. It works fine for me. But you can see, like, if you were driving and you wanted to get the time, you know, you're driving, and you're like, oh, so you go like this. Well, it's basically orientated how you would want it, essentially. So that's the purpose behind it. Not necessary, but neither are watches, really. I mean, if we're honest, let alone a ring watch. I mean, is anything we do really necessary? Don't be a grumpy grump. Like, have some fun. Watches are supposed to be fun. This is a fun watch, and it's a cool collaboration if you're a car guy. So if you didn't get one, go to the Sheffield website. I'll put a link down below. I have no affiliation with them. I paid full price. And I think you can do like notify me or something like that. I'm guessing they'll probably do at least one more drop. We'll see. Or maybe Sheffield will work with Jay Leno and do a different version of it. That would be really cool as well. Version 2 or something. That would be really cool. And the owner of Sheffield actually met with Jay Leno to, you know, work on this project. That's also really cool. So Jay Leno actually was involved in this. This wasn't like, you know, kind of like, I'll have my people talk to your people and then, you know, blah, 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 that thing. This is like a little bit of a side passion project. This is really cool. So thanks for watching. I will give you a quick blast of the UV. It's just on the hour minute. There's really not any lume. There's a little bit of lume there. That's not what this watch is about. I'll see you guys in the next vid.